every single t-shirt, pant, and short from Supreme Spring Summer 2026. No BS intro today, we're getting right into it. And here we are, back on the preview, and let's check out some Supreme t-shirts. First up, we have the Spider-Man t-shirt, which I think is pretty awesome from the Spider-Man collaboration that's happening this year. This must be some old school art from something. If any hardcore comic fans know, drop it in the comments. The Supreme logo is backwards, so I'm wondering if you would wear this in a mirror or look at it in a reflection. It would be right side up. I'm not sure. That is pretty cool. Next up, we have an Arabic box logo t-shirt that I believe is releasing for week 1, along with most of the tees on this list, as they usually do in the springtime. It's been a long time since we've ever gotten an Arabic box logo t-shirt. I want to say since like 1997, certainly not in the modern Supreme era. For the old heads, this goes extremely hard. And for the new heads too, it's a cool box logo design. I don't think it's going to be as hard to get or sell for a ton of money in 2026, but still a very cool tee for the hardcore fans. Next up, the Wombat long sleeve tee, original artwork by Wombat. I looked at the hats yesterday and recorded a video. You might not have seen that quite yet, depending on when I upload each particular preview, but I think this art is pretty dope. The hat, in my opinion, looks a bit better than this giant graphic on the front of this long sleeve, but I like what's going on here on the arm. Some intricate designs, a lot of fun, very Supreme. We also have some stuff on the back here, very extreme, horror theme, metal band, whatever you want to call it. Wombat is up doing they thang, throwing away the nuclear waste in the trash. Right, Miles Underwood is back with some artwork, world famous up and down. I think Miles Underwood was the one that did the Supreme stick tee from last season of the dude fucking the box logo, whatever the hell that tee was. Very funny design. We're talking like Walmart or State Fair core here with this, maybe a little Spencer's Gifts. And on the back, it just says Supreme in the same font. Fair enough. The Duck Tee, all cotton classic Supreme t-shirt. Very cute. I like when Supreme does these kind of shirts that have a character on it. This time it's a ducky. They'll have the Supreme in an Old English font or what have you, and they keep it simple. A lot of these are going to be available in 5 to 6 colors as well. Art Dealer is back with the Flash t-shirt. Looks like some Flash tattoos. He went crazy this year, man. They're just letting guy get away with it, and I get it. This is very cool art. I like all of these different graphics. We saw this on one of the hats earlier. This is on a hat as well. There's a bunch of other stuff on the balaclavas. Very neat work by Art Dealer. Kudos to you, brother. Evolution Tee by Sean Cliver. Man, so far this is my favorite design. I think the skateboard looks a lot better with the beach artwork and just the way that it's on a board. The t-shirt is pretty cool though, and I'm absolutely going to be picking up this skateboard. Probably not a shirt that I would wear. I like it more hanging up as art, but still works very well as a tee. And I'm just so glad that Sean Cliver is consistently back, dropping hot designs every season. So that is all the t-shirts from the preview. Remember, in season we will get numerous collabs that will have plenty of other t-shirts to come out, but we currently don't know when those are yet. We only find out when those come out the week of the drop, which is a part of what makes Supreme so exciting. Now let's move on to the shorts. It's summertime, folks, so let's get into the shorts. We're going to start from the bottom up, because why the freak not? Small box sweat shorts. Every single season we get them. And here's the tiger stripes. Supreme logo. Yeah, I would go with the tiger stripes for sure. Those are the ones that are unique. They're fun. They are overpriced for Supreme shorts, but they do look pretty cool. I'm praying for some fighting shorts, guys. You know that. Double knee painter sweat shorts. I've seen it all. At this point, the double knee painter pants, they've infiltrated the short game. That is incredible. We have 2 camos, urban camo, like an aquatic type of camo. I'd like to zoom in, but it's pretty tough on these types of images. It's almost damn near impossible for whatever reason. Now I'm way too zoomed in. Small box baggy mesh shorts. I need to get myself some new shorts this summer because living in Arizona, I talk about it all the time. It's hot here, folks, and we need to be flexing Supreme no matter where we are by any means necessary. And if that means we got to get some small box baggy mesh shorts, well, that's just the name of the game. I like these Arctic camos, and it's a solid color, wouldn't be bad either. Okay, these are great. The Fiji soccer shorts. I saw the hat in my video I recorded yesterday. I thought these didn't work super well on the hat. On the shorts, it's a bit better. Just a very funny collab, super Supreme. I've always liked the Fiji water bottle design. always thought it looks good. The flowers are nice, the beads of water. Except this time we got a Supreme logo, a 26, and it's on a pair of shorts. The checkerboard soccer shorts, same logo. Wish they mix it up. Not a huge fan of that. And we're back with the real tree, of course. And then pink and gray. We can assume there's going to be a soccer jersey that's almost certainly going to match this. And not the first time we've seen this Supreme logo with the ping pong balls there. Whatever that grouping of circles is. The floral jacquard shorts to match some of those hats. I think this design works a lot better on the shorts than it does the hat. I felt like the floral design with this 2-time world champions, or excuse me, 32-time world champions. I mean, geez, Supreme, cocky much? I just think it works better on the shorts. I do like the script as well. 3 different colorways. So far, so good, but nothing that I absolutely need. Let's check out Ghostface mesh shorts. Poly eyelet mesh. I'm just not the biggest Ghostface guy. I do think this stuff is really cool though. Like first Scream movie, obviously classic, and the Halloween mask is just pretty iconic, so it does transcend movies and goes into pop culture. You gotta get the black ones. Red ones aren't bad, you can see the silhouette of him, but much more Halloweeny. And then the knife on the back, dude, yeah, the outline on the red is sick though. You guys let me know, for all you Ghostface Scream fans, which one are you copping? Next up, the Supreme Michelin Nest monogram basketball shorts. These look great, dude. For some b-ball shorts, these might be some of the best Supreme has done in a while. I love this arc logo here. Wouldn't have minded it all the way across the front, but on the leg is totally cool too, right by your knee. The print is great. You got Knicks, maybe Celtics, like the yellow is not really, and pink is nothing. So I think the colorways just fall off a little bit here, except for the first one with white and orange and blue. The chain link basketball shorts. What makes them chain link? Oh, it's the side thing here. These are fine. I'm not really big on them. Digi camo is kind of neat, but that poly dazzle chain link is meh. Alright, the flash mesh shorts from Art Dealer again. These are pretty neat. I think they work a bit better as shorts. I just like what's going on with all these flash designs. I would absolutely get the black pair. And just a heads up for folks, Supreme shorts usually run extremely big. Like if you are under a 32-inch waist, I would absolutely get a small, no matter how tall you are. You could look up sizing online from previous seasons, but that's how it's always been for me. The rhinestone mesh shorts, like the hats that also match this design. I'm digging these mesh shorts. I know I'm usually pretty doomer on the rhinestone stuff. I might actually scoop up a pair of these. The only question is what colorway. Navy and red looks really cool, and I don't have a single pair of navy shorts. Can't go wrong with camo either. White, I'm good on, and I just have enough black shorts that I'm not gonna waste time getting these. So if I were to cop them, it would probably be these navy and reds. The nylon painter shorts, Supplex nylon tasselin. Well, I am looking for new work, so if I became a painter, maybe I'll pick up these. You got the Supreme Jesus Fish logo, you got some pockets, you got multiple different colorways. I mean, it's all good in the hood when these True Timber camos as well. At least it's not real tree. The paneled water shorts. I'm not gonna say it. I'm probably not getting Supreme swim trunks. I just never do. I always say I should. This is one of the better pairs though. Big Supreme branding, not bad. Ooh, and the water camos, dude, blend in. You're already in the blue water. You might as well go whole hog. If I were to do it, it would be the blue camos, 100%. Feeling good about my progress today, guys. Hope I'm not going too fast. I just want to get through everything in a timely fashion so we don't get hung up on any one individually. Right here, the rhinestone cargo water shorts. You've been looking at it for a second. Supplex nylon tasselin ripstop, and we got some basic colorways: gray, black, pink, navy, and this one's a bit fun. I don't know exactly what's going on with him. If I open in a new tab, I can zoom in with just the lowest quality pictures because they use .avif files for compression. Had to look that one up on ChatGPT the other day. Not a bad pair of shorts, waterproof, baggy selvage denim shorts. These are for the Jort gang in the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. Link in description if you guys want to join an awesome streetwear community. It's a good time out there. We got baggy selvage denim, had some leftovers from the jeans they make every year, the full-length pants, and they just cut them off at the knees and said, screw it, dude, put them on some shorts. The kids will love them. I never go for these. They always sell out, and you wait a couple weeks or a couple months, and they're reselling. Don't believe me? Search up baggy selvage Supreme denim shorts on StockX right now from last season or 2 seasons ago, and just see what they're going for. It's more than retail. Baggy denim shorts are next. Like this colorway, a nice burgundy, bit over dyed somewhat. Maybe we get a pair of jorts this season. I don't know. Be really funny if my first salvage denim was from fucking this. I actually do have some salvage denim, but long story on those. If you guys want me to talk about it on stream this week, remind me to tell my salvage denim story from the Levi's outlet. It's pretty funny. The work shorts are next. These guys are a nice plaid finish. Heavy cotton blend twill. You got black, you got khaki, you got blue, and you got a dark something, or that's a dark plaid. Hard to tell. Very similar to black. I think it's a dark plaid though. I'd say to go khakis like you Jake from State Farm, or go like Joker on vacation with plaid. We live in a society. The cargo shorts, pretty basic, but I'm assuming you're gonna get a couple colorways. Ooh, get this red camo. I've been digging this type of camo. It's like a woodland style with this red that's not deep Supreme red. It's like a peachy red, and then this dark gray, and then like an off-white gray. I dig the camo quite a bit. Of course, the woodland is nice, but this is that unique camo of the season that I'm always ranting and raving about. So maybe we'll pick these up, depending on the price. Faux fur shorts, dude. These are awesome. Completely reminds me of the jacket and pony hair pants they came out with 2 years ago, 1 year ago, whenever the heck it was. But these are just some faux fur shorts, and I think they're a lot of fun. I would go with the cowhide spotted ones. These are incredible. Black ones aren't bad either. Much more wearable naturally, but why go wearable when you can go distinctive, loud, and stylish? The stars studded baggy denim shorts. I said it earlier when I recorded the hats video. They had some leftover stars from the studded sweatshirt. I'm telling you guys, it's the only thing that makes sense. These denim studs, 100% leftovers. And that's fine. I think these look great. If you copped the star studded hoodie earlier, you gotta get the hat, you gotta get the pants, and you gotta get the shorts. If you don't have the matching set, are you really an American? I know a lot of you aren't from America, but still, think about it. The Shadows baggy denim shorts, original artwork by Art Dealer, all cotton 13-ounce denim. I don't know what this guy wants. He is like mid 6'7" or something. He's conducting an evil ritual. I'm not quite sure, but having him right here with his head on your groin and both hands on your knees is pretty funny. Supreme Classic logo. You get one colorway, forget about it, kid. You can either take it or leave it. Alright, last couple shorts, making great progress. Repeat jacquard double knee denim shorts, all cotton 13-ounce denim, more double knees, more repeat logos, jacquard swag, nice, with the dark brown chocolatey edition. I think these look a little better. You got the hammer loop for the side, then of course you got black, which I would have liked some contrast white lettering, but at the same time, that makes it a bit gauche and loud. I know. So you got the lowest key, the mid key, and the chocolate key. We're calling it the chocolate key.
Chocolate rain.
Pinstripe wool trouser shorts. Classy. Italian. This is very Jersey. Very DJ old school on TikTok, which is an insane reference that if you guys get, you're amazing. Wool blend, pinstripe wool in brown. I mean, it's like when you gotta go to your daughter's piano recital at 2 and then hit South Beach afterwards. Maybe you pull up in these, or vice versa. It's South Beach first. You don't have time to change, and then you got the rehearsal. You pull up in these pinstripes. I need someone to tell me how to wear these. Like, I need a stylist, for real. 3 more shorts. The Supreme Vance and Leather Spider-Man shorts. This is gonna be the arbiter of some diabolical fits. I mean, did you guys see the dude that said he inspired Supreme making Spider-Man fits this season? The amount of delusion in the streetwear scene is incredible, and I love people like that, to be honest. That guy's an absolute influencer and went more viral on Twitter than I ever will. So who's laughing now, Thomas? We got cowhide leather with 2-layer leather applique throughout, made in the USA exclusively for Supreme. I mean, these are just absolutely goofy. I don't know what function you wear these to. Honestly, the black makes a lot more sense, all things considered. These are just cosplay for hype beasts, I suppose, and they're going to be expensive. Also, who needs Vance and leather patches before you put your hands in your pockets? I feel like that would get annoying on your palms. No? Am I crazy? I would have rather just had it on the butt area, like put it right here or something. But you got your Spider-Man logos on the butt pockets. Very funny design. And I just know we're gonna see some diabolical fits of people putting on everything Spider-Man from Supreme, wearing it all together. I just know it's gonna be something else. Wombat embroidered shorts, dude. These are hard. I like all this wombat stuff, man. Depending on the timing on when these release, we might have to cop. I haven't fully looked at the week 1 drop list. It is out at time of recording. I wanted to wait till we get the prices though. These are crazy, dude. I love all this embroidery. I'm not super familiar with Wombat's art. I need to look it up now though, because all the stuff that he's made for Supreme this season that I've looked at is sick. I like this design a lot. I do wish these had more colorways to match some of the hats though. Leather double knee painter short. Last pair of shorts on the list. These look classy. I mean, this lambskin leather, dude, shiny, reflective. It looks almost buttery. And I do love me some lamb chops, so that makes sense. Lamb chops are good. Lambskin leather must feel nice. These would be great to put on in store. I just wouldn't feel comfortable splurging on some leather shorts just online. Sizing would also be weird. Black is obvious, but I like these. Burgundy, or maybe you would call these wine. I think that's what I would say. And that's all the shorts, folks. Some okay pairs, nothing too insane. Let's see if the pants can take it up a notch. All right, our third and final category of the day. Let's check out all the pants from Supreme SS26. And I kind of liked what I saw from just that quick scroll. Here's the small box drawstring sweatpants, looking like something from Abercrombie & Fitch in 2009. But I like that from Supreme. And Abercrombie Hollister, those guys are all coming back in like more of an H&M type of a brand. But I find that interesting. These are cool, nothing crazy. Satin applique sweatpants. I always give these a hard time. They do very well. They end up selling out. Maybe I'll eventually get a pair. I'm just kind of indifferent towards them with the big Supreme logo down the leg. I don't find it something that fits my wardrobe, but I could be totally wrong. You guys let me know. The overprint sweatpants, original artwork by Chloe Marata. These are dope. I fuck with these heavy. Looks like a goth girl's MySpace background or something. Downloaded off Pazam.com. God, I miss MySpace so much. They brought that back. Maybe the world would truly be in a better place. Tom, we need you. Who on the back? Supreme double downers? Crisis authorities? I thought it said crisis actor, and I was about to freak out and love it. Even more than I already do. These are sweet. I would maybe get these over any other of the pants I've seen today. The classic logo sweatpant. There it is. They did the classic logo and they said, you know, middle of the left leg, just put it there. Supreme New York. Why not? Just one of those. Let's just rotate our logo 90 degrees and put it on there. They won't really notice. White is down bad with the tonal logo. Not a fan of these. Devil S logo sweatpants. A lot of S logos this season. Gotta put it on the pants. You got red, blue, black, Lakers edition, pinstripe, Yankees perhaps, and then gray with the green and orange outline S logo. I don't know, do the devil horns? This is some atheist brand type shit. Cutout sweatpants, brushback fleece. Yes, they cut out the logos and they put it on the front leg. Just one of them. 94 on the other. It's kind of an interesting design. Rocking with the asymmetry. I'm liking the colors. I probably wouldn't cop it, but you never know. Reflective bandana track pant. These, I'm already calling it, are gonna be pretty hard to get. I think people are gonna go after these guys. Colorways are interesting. Blue, brown, and black. I'm guessing these match some zip ups, a jacket perhaps. Again, guys, I haven't looked at anything past the pants, so I haven't seen the tops and sweaters yet. I haven't seen the sweatshirts, etc. That's how I do these videos. I go in pretty much blind into week 1, and you guys usually know more than me as soon as the preview comes out, because you probably look at all of it like I used to, but now I gotta make these videos. And the Illuminite reflective printed pattern, shining. Ooh, this reminds me, they did make a sun hat that used these same 3 colors, so that's why they looked a little familiar with the brown colorway. Ripstop warm-up pants. Saw this pattern on some water shorts. You got the Supreme logo there, and actually all the same colors of the water shorts this time, but this time in long warm-up pant form. The velour mesh track pants. You got a Supreme script logo there. The velour looks nice. A little piping down the middle. Some other colorways. These are decent. Nothing too crazy. Black and gray and red. I'd get the black, dude. Freak it. The logo taping track pant. Ooh, a little bit of piping there with Supreme repeated. I like this. I think if a good colorway comes up next, we got water resistant supplex. Come on, baby. There's the back, and it's disappointing. Okay, why are there 2 black colorways? I would have liked something fun, a green, a red, a purple, something wild. No? I guess I'm the only one who likes a crazy pair of sweatpants. Step bro, what'd you do with my rhinestones? I put them on my Umbro rhinestone rhinestone track pants. Sorry. You got the 6 here. You got the Umbro, bro, and the rhinestone Supreme Old English logo on the right leg, it looks like. These are fun. I'm assuming they have a matching set of a jersey, perhaps a sweater, maybe even a jacket. Who is to say? Nice to see our friends from Umbro back in action. Speaking of Umbro, they're already back. I mean, you thought they left. Nuh-uh. Ripstop track pants, dude. And we got Real Tree, it looks like. Oh, brother. They did tone it down. I'll say that much. I hope they heard my criticism or did something to dial it back. We've still got at least 10 or 12 pieces, which maybe that's fine. People like it. I get it. I like it too. Repeating when they do stuff over and over and over again, beat the dead horse. We can't have that. As for these Ripstop track pants, I actually like them more than the rhinestones, but still a little bit boring. And I'm not in love with the Supreme logo right here, and this just seems kind of like a random sloppy design. So far, these are the best. Like the Gravedigger sweatpants, dude. Yeah, not gonna spoil my hat video, but I'm a fan of this design. That's all I'm gonna say. Super Gravedigger, monster trucks, Monster Jam, very nostalgic stuff for me as a kid growing up. Gravedigger was the best monster truck. It's really the only one that I knew about, to be honest. None of the other monster trucks had anything on Gravedigger. I probably won't be picking up these as sweatpants, but I do love this design. A damn good time. Ooh, part 2, bro. The bone sweatpants. Gravedigger says, I'm going through the bones. These are wild, man. You got bones up the side. He's digging that grave with the bone machine edition. Is that a crazy special livery they do? I need to search that up. I couldn't find anything about it. So maybe Supreme just created this from scratch, if that's the case. I mean, that's pretty sick. Zooming in on that guy. Look at this. The pirate flag, Gravedigger. Yeah, bro. I mean, the other one's more iconic. This one's special, I'd say. The chino pant with the Playboy bunnies. Dude, classy. It's classy. This is some Playboy Cardi era Supreme shit. You got the red, you got the black and white Louis Vuitton colorway. Very cool. I might have to grab at least one Playboy item. I'm not sure which. Maybe it's these pants. I'm gonna have some thinking to do for sure though. Also, why would you get the regular ones? Come on. Cargo pant, like the cargo shorts we saw earlier. These come out every single season, and it's the same colorways. Here's that special edition red that I like. I don't think they work as well on pants for some reason. I think these as shorts look a little better, but you got woodland blue, green, and a black. The silhouette itself, we get it every single season. The regular jeans, dude, nothing regular about these with the over-dyed bleach specials. Remind me a little bit of the Wise Yohji Yamamoto thermal we got from like week 3 of Fall Winter 25. Similar vibes to that. And you got 3 other regular colorways. Like I always say, go for the special one. That one's only going to come out once. These other ones, we could see them come back. Baggy selvage jeans, 13 ounces of selvage denim, made in Japan, brother. Same colors as the shorts. These ones are longer. I mean, the selvage heads, you guys know more than me, to be honest. I just bought my first pair of selvage jeans, and again, we're saving that story for the next time. The worn double knee painter pants, you can buy them pre-worn, made in Japan, dude. Ooh, these look pretty nice, man. Japanese wash cotton, hand applied distress treatment. Oh, the purple ones too, brother. Yes. Purple ones too. I need some new Supreme pants. I do. With the purples? I don't know. We might have to make a little folder here. Add folder. Spring Summer 26 cops. And we just stick to the folder. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's what we do. What do you guys think? I dig these a lot. Right, the baggy jeans are next. All cotton 13 ounce denim. Nice stonewash colorway here. You also have them available in black, salmon, and this light wash. These will be a lot cheaper than the selvage. And I think Supreme makes a pretty nice silhouette. Now, if you're like me and you copped the license plate, then you have to grab the license plate pants. Baggy jeans, to be more specific. New York Supreme 94017. You got a bunch of numbers on there. I'm sure they're related to 1994 and different Supreme years. I believe only one colorway, not selvage denim. Pretty cool design though, I like it. The rigid, loose fit selvage jeans. I know these would fit me maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. I'm a skinny guy, so I'm always scared about the loose fit stuff. Made in Japan, Supreme red tag. You got it in black and the darker indigo. That's it. 2 colorways, okay? Supreme doesn't give you much when they bust out the selvage. They do make it look very clean, very nice, very elegant, established, and oh so Japanese. Distressed loose fit selvage jeans. All right, these are my favorite so far, and I like these a lot. I'm gonna put these in the folder, and we're gonna see what happens. We get the self edge. We'll be edging in these guys. They look a little dirty. Once the self edge comes into play, we'll be happy. SS26 cops. Okay, it's in there. I like it, guys. I do. Please don't be 300 bucks. Please don't be 300 bucks. Supreme The Great China Wall double knee painter pants. Gotta give a shout out to Garbage Day Productions. I have heard of the Great China Wall before, but he clarified it for me in live chat yesterday during my premiere. Shout out to all the premiere guys too. If you're watching right now, what's up, chat? What's happening? He told me that they're a brand that does a number of exclusive one-of-ones and different types of collabs. They've worked with Supreme in the past, which is why I remember the name. This stuff is gonna be expensive, apparently. Not gonna be a lot made. Gonna be on that higher end of the fashion spectrum, but the girl on the bottom, dude, I think that says fuck. I think that says Supreme. Those are like 3 of my favorite things right there. Next up, the zip-off utility pants. Dude, come on. Why is Supreme making these again? They just had these, bro. These are my green camos. Come on, Supreme. Releasing it 2 seasons in a row, man. All right, whatever. I will say these pockets more useful than you would think. And you got to use these down here. These hold Zen cans. By the way, if you're a Zen user, like myself, zipping them off. Easier said than done. Watch my week 7 unboxing video if you don't believe me. That shit was a nightmare. If I remember, I'll put a link on screen. The Star Spangled Banner double knee painter pants. So far, these are my favorite. And I keep saying that, which is a good thing, by the way. If I'm saying this is my new favorite thing, it means they're dropping cool stuff. The black one is so much more wearable. Let's just be honest, dude. But these, it's Old Glory. And part of me is like, if I'm gonna get American flag painter pants, why not go crazy with it? If your heart stays true for that red, white, and blue, or however the song goes. Black is clean though, 100%. Both are cool, and I'm growing in my cops folder. They are. Next up, the leopard wool trousers made from that famous Loro Piana wool in Italy. You got the leopard edition and you got the black leopard edition. Which one will you pick? Are you going jungle or are you going stalking in the shadows? It's up to you guys. I ain't copping these. Supreme Alpha Industries cotton flight pants. Holy crap, we only saw these on like 50% of the outfits on the lookbook. You know these are going to be 400 bucks minimum. Alpha Industries loves charging, just in my opinion, like $150 too much on their Supreme items. Just wait for these. I'm telling you, they're going to be 150 bucks too expensive, and they actually won't sell out super quickly. They might even go on the sale. That happened before in the past. I do think these are sick, but at the retail that they're definitely going to be, I don't know, man. Also, what do you need that zipper for? I'd love to know the history of it. It's called a flight pant for pilots. Tell me what you're doing. 6 more, guys. We're almost done. Contrast stitch double knee painter jeans. All right. If you like stitching, you like contrast, which I always talk about stitching and contrast. I will say these are the jeans for you. I don't know about for me though. I think you guys can hold on to these. All right. They're nice. They're not bad. I like that they're Supreme. They don't need to be made in Japan. They don't need to be collaboration. They'll be expensive enough. 13 ounces of denim. Nice and heavy. Favorite colorway? I'm going white on these. Why not? The Guns embroidered loose fit jeans, artwork by Alfredo Martinez. Some of my favorite designs of the season. I really like what this guy is doing with his art, but man, the black and red colorway just bodies the colorful Guns. Looks so much better, so much more lethal. That might be a store bundle that I would have purchased during the heyday of Warzone. You guys probably would have bought the battle pass, okay? Fortnite or whatever we're playing. This is like a Nerf gun. This one's no Russian.
Z nami Bóg. Remember, no Russian.
Ah, the S logo returns on a pair of pants, this time being the leather baggy 5-pocket jeans. I remember these were crazy when they first came out with the S logo on the contrast stitching 2 years ago. I wonder what those are doing now. A little bit less novel, but the leather pants is an interesting way to do it. Sure, they're going to be expensive, and like most leather stuff, not really up my alley. I can absolutely respect people that get it. I feel like Michael Taylor over there in Japan is going to pick himself up one of these. Might see that in the Success channel later on in the season. 2 more pants left. The Gore-Tex ostrich embossed leather pants. These are crazy. I really liked the lookbook taped seam jackets they had. I'm already forgetting it was a zip up of some kind. And the blue is crazy with that ostrich pattern. It says sheepskin leather, but ostrich embossed leather. Which one is it Supreme? Is it the title that's correct? Or is it the description? How many ostriches had to lose their lives before you guys made these pants? I need to know. And thank God it's Gore-Tex. I really wanted them to be 200 bucks more expensive because you gotta have these be waterproof. If they're not, we're storming New York. We're just doing it. It's gonna be escape from New York for Supreme management, because if we're not waterproof, we're just a pissed off group of folks. You don't want to mess with us. Supreme Vance and leather Cordura pants. They're fine. I get it. I like it. I do like pants and leathers, okay? I'm kind of tired of them releasing every single season. I'm a little tired of that. And the fact that they're so expensive. They are nice. They make cool stuff. These are a little blander. So hopefully, since it's more simple, it's not like $800, because these box logo embroideries are awesome. And I would love a garment that has one of those on there. And the back is pretty neat. You also got it in black. Pink is nice. Very cool. I think my favorite would still be camo. If I had to pick one to wear consistently, I would go with that guy, or black. And the last pair of Supreme pants is one of the most diabolical pairs of jeans I've ever laid eyes on. It's the Incense Spell Out baggy jeans with this insane Supreme stretch. That is like 500% vertical transformation inside Photoshop. I would love to make a logo that looks like that someday. And to put it on some jeans, I don't know, man. These are crazy. In a way though, I like it. I do. And I'm just a sick man for that. I know. I'm a mental patient. So lock me up and throw away the key, because I actually don't hate these. Yeah, I wouldn't buy them. God, no, I wouldn't buy them, but not too bad. And folks, there we go with all the pants, shorts, and t-shirts. What do I think about all this stuff here? Well, for the pants, there's at least 2 items that I really want to cop. So I'm giving the pants off rip a 7.5 out of 10. I really like them. American flag brings us close to an 8. We are close to an 8 here, folks. You know what? With the Playboy, Gravedigger, Monster Jam, and just some clean overall looks, the Abercrombie drawstring, it brings it up to an 8 out of 10. Okay, it does. Shorts, on the other hand, less so. There was not really a ton of designs that I absolutely had to have. There were some highlights, like the small box every year is cool. Fiji water is funny. Mesh shorts are neat. Of course, Ghostface, and some interesting designs. But there were some stinkers like the chain links, and just the repeats we get every single year. Honestly though, nothing that bad on second look. I'm still not as hyped on the shorts as I was the pants, so these are gonna get a 7.5 out of 10. And then for the t-shirts, I like the Arabic box logo. I like Sean Cliver. Spider-Man, it's a weird logo. The Supreme store's backwards, but a Spider-Man collab with Supreme is just iconic. I'm going my first ever 8.25 out of 10 for an overall average score of 7.9 out of 10, which is still good, guys. That is still a good rating. So what's y'all's favorite item I looked at today? What are you looking forward to from Supreme the most this season? Let me know in the comments down below. Been your boy SupThomas. We're making our way through the preview. You'll be seeing hats and bags shortly, and then soon tops, sweaters, and sweatshirts, along with jackets and shirts. Perhaps in 2 separate groupings. We'll have to just wait and see. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.